Man, we're in July. Like, it's insane. We just celebrated New Year's. I honestly was like, what? July 2022? We made it?
I can't wait for Christmas.
Me too.
I'm excited.
And wait,
Christmas.
Halloween.
I was about to say, actually, Halloween.
Halloween.
The makeup looks is what I'm excited for. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to the Puff and Chat podcast with your girl Latina, Beauty, and
Koala Puffs. Yay! You did so good.
We forgot about that last time.
You shy little potato. I love it. It's awesome. What's going on, you guys? We are exhausted here today. Maria is here to spend a week with me because we're actually filming. It is the 25th of June on our end. And my birthday is on the 28th of June, and we're all going to Vegas for a little getaway. And so we're filming this podcast and then leaving tomorrow, and we basically get to spend like a whole week together. So Maria's been knocking out a bunch of stuff on her end and not sleeping very much because she knew like she's gonna be gone from home. And I've been doing the same thing because I just got a new pupper. And so not only is there a lot of like work going on, but there's a lot of lack of sleep going on because this baby's not very potty trained. She doesn't sleep through the whole night. It's a lot.
She's so cute though.
But she's so cute. We got a Great Dane in the family now. Somebody DM'd me and went, you have small, medium, large, and extra large now. Because I have Tony. He's a Chihuahua. And then we have Aria's the medium now, you know? And then we have Aria's the pit bull, Max the German Shepherd, and now Mila the Great Dane.
Aria's always been in the middle.
Yeah, but like there were only 3. Now she's more towards the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Like she's more closer to the smallest dog in the house than she is to the biggest.
She has another middle child with her.
Max.
Yeah.
A German Shepherd is the middle size. Yeah. That's insane. Jinx, you owe me a blunt. Ooh. Okay. What? No, you don't get to pass me one that's already rolled.
Done.
You're
asking shall receive.
No. What lipstick are you wearing? No.
It's just a peppermint one.
Is this the same as last night?
It's just a peppermint.
Oh, okay. Now it's peppermint.
Yeah,
Guys, let me tell you something, okay? I don't know if you have... Send this clip to this person in your life. We were going to eat Korean barbecue last night. It's our favorite. It's our tradition. It's like anytime that Maria's in town. I don't think I could do. I pooped so much this morning.
No way.
Dude, I literally, my butt was like. I
wonder why I was in the restroom this morning. I thought that was just like a everyday occurrence.
For me?
No, for me.
Oh, well, it might be, but also it's the Korean barbecue. But I had just picked her up from the train station and we wanted to take some dabs because Maria loves her dabs. And we were sharing a nectar collector. She didn't tell me that she has lip pumping lipstick on. Y'all, if you're sharing blunts, joints, nectar collectors, rigs, and you see that glittery stuff, don't assume it's just regular lip gloss.
Well, actually, it's not just. This is like I told you. This is like not even. This is like a dupe of like one of the best ones.
Right, but you say this
lip
from
injections is clear, no glitter.
But you say it from this point of like a person that uses that stuff. So it's like probably just doesn't phase you as much anymore, right?
Well, I don't use lip injections. I tried it out for a while, but I felt like it didn't really make too big of a difference because I already have full lips.
Like lip injections, like with the needle and stuff?
No, that's what the lip gloss is called because it's a lip plumping gloss. So they call it lip injections. You know what I mean?
But it hurts way more.
That hurts. The one that I have is more like a peppermint.
No, it hurts.
Very peppermint.
But what I'm trying to say is from a person that's never had that on their lipsies, I didn't know what was happening.
She panicked immediately.
I was like, oh my God. Because I didn't know. I've never experienced this, like tingle. It's like bees were stinging me. Like... literally, so she took a bunch of puffs and then she was like, your turn for a bunch of puffs. And then I puffed a bunch. I was like, touching it so much with my lips. And then I passed it back to her and I froze. And I was like, Maria, what's happening to me right now? Because my tongue started feeling sensation and my lips.
She's like, was that mint?
She's like, And then I was like, nah, bitch, something's happening. Like, am I having an allergic reaction? She's laughing at me. She's like, it is just lip pumping stuff. It's barely even, she says. I barely can even feel it.
Yeah, it feels like mint. It just feels like mint.
To you.
It feels like you're put toothpaste on your lips.
That's like how hot Cheetos feel to you and how they feel to me.
No, hot Cheetos burn on the lips. Those burn.
Okay.
Those make your
Okay,
lips
we
hot.
agree on that now.
Yeah.
Okay. But you eat them like it's like pickles.
I try my best not to get it. I remember when I was younger, I would always get it on my lips, and in the end, I would just be like. So now that as I got older, I was like, don't get it in your lip. Don't get it on your lip.
Man. So we are about to approach July. When you guys are hearing this, we're already in July. Hey, and in the cannabis world, July is about dabbing. So the month of July is the 7th month of the 12 months that we have. And it is the 710 is kind of like the dabbing thing. They say it's because it's oil upside down, 710. Oil. So for the month of July, we're dabbing extra. And I brought my Koala subscription box today, and I brought our July box because we themed the box to a dab themed box for all of our dabbers out there. I put a bunch of my favorite things in here. I know I say this a lot, but this might be my favorite monthly box that we've had ever. So I wanted to pull out.
This is also the highest I've ever been.
Already? Oh my God, no.
It's because you're like, I know I say this all the time.
We need to get t-shirts made for the podcast. This is the highest I've ever been.
Yeah, that's funny.
So here's our card for this month. See, Oil 710. I enjoy it. Super fun. We have in this box a rig, a Quality Terp Slurper set, an Ooze Life hot knife, and a battery, a full-size 710 formula cleaner, 6 little spots dab container. So it's one, and you could put either all the same flavors or a bunch of different ones. You get terp wipes, a Quality dab timer, and you also get, I believe, 4 AAA batteries for the dab timer, so that it's not like you receive a toy and you can't use it. You've ever had that?
Yeah,
you get so excited. Included. You're like, yes, I got
batteries not included.
And there's also a dab tool that is not even. Oh no, metal dab tool. I skipped past that. I said I don't want to read that. So I'm pretty excited about this one. I brought our torch today with some butane and some concentrates so that I could dab spoil you.
As you should.
And you want to talk about last night?
Oh my gosh.
Something happened that has never happened to me before.
Yeah, no, it's never happened before.
So I will say this. I think it's because I was crossfaded. So crossfaded is when you are consuming alcohol and cannabis at the same time. So you are feeling tipsy and or drunk at the same time as you are feeling stoned. I usually don't do it, nor do I recommend it. We usually don't Thank you. I love you. Usually if we're smoking, we're smoking. If we're drinking, we're drinking. If we are drinking, we'll have like a beer.
Yeah.
But yesterday we were like, fuck it. It's the birth week. It's right before Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. It's right before Vegas. So I chugged 2 16-ounce Sapporo beers. You had 2 bottles of Ultra. Mm-hmm. We come back home. And this is where I messed up. I have a dab right at home, and a dab right is a temp measurer. Basically, it's this little like laser thing. You tried it for the first time, or have you tried it before?
I've tested it before, yes, and it did really well.
Trusted it?
Yes, last night it didn't do so well.
No, but we've tried it before. You know what it is? So last night, I was like all over the place. I was also really hyper. I'm excited for Vegas. I'm playing with my puppy. I had a boy over. I was like so excited. And I didn't line up the temp measure appropriately. So it read the temperature, but from like the side of the banger. So and it was actually on my Snapchat. So anybody that's listening to this, I posted like, I ended up having to quit an Uno game after this dab. So I took the dab. And it was so hot. This is why we measure our dabs. This is why we wait. But I was also using a Bear Quartz banger, which holds the heat for like forever. Mm-hmm. So I miscalculated. And I took probably a close to a gram dab. More than a half a gram, close to a gram. Hot as fuck. And it just hit me. I started I was drunk or not drunk, but I was tipsy. I was definitely not drunk. And then the dab hit me. I started being I need to lay down, which I've never had. Mark,
what literally
can
happened?
You give us feedback? You've seen me smoke. We've seen us here, the YouTube videos. Have you ever seen me tap out?
I've been so thoroughly impressed by your, I low-key sometimes brag that I'm like, oh yeah, but you should see what Koala Puffs does. You remember the truth or dab?
Yeah, that's the video that I think about. It's 20 dabs.
That I'm still I've said that to some hardcore smokers I know, and they're like,
Like, this is cute.
I can't
but...
hang with that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
Bring
lot.
him. Bring him. You know what? You and I should do a little show where you bring people that they think they can smoke and see if I can outsmoke them.
Well, I was telling Zach Miller.
Yeah. Oh, Zach can't hang.
He can't hang?
He not with me, not with the dabs.
Okay.
Come on, you think the amount that we did? Zach Miller, I'm calling you out. Let's go, boy. Let's go get it.
She
Blunts,
wants to talk
dabs,
about
get it. And
mamas.
edibles. We'll eat edibles before we start so it kicks in.
All right.
So this is the rig that's in this piece. It comes in different colors. I am obsessed.
Cool.
Look at this. I'm so obsessed with this piece. So here you go. If you want to pour some water in that. And then the Terp Slurper, which is my personal favorite banger to use. So we're hanging out. I take this dab and it hits me, but I don't want to say anything. Okay? I'm hanging out.
Honestly, I did not notice. So the way that I see it, Angela was just sitting there and like, I'm fine. I'm good. It's just everything's okay. Everything is fine. Nothing's wrong.
And then
out of nowhere, Angela's like was like, let me see. Like this was
Uno
her hand
cards.
of cards. Yeah, she was just like, yeah, and I think I'm gonna have to quit. I can't right now. That dab took me. I'm gonna have to go lay down. And we were like, no way.
both of them
We
looked
thought
at
she
me.
was kidding.
No.
But then I realized that her cards were facing up.
No, I was like, I forfeit because we were already playing the
Mhm.
same game for quite some time. I was like, dude, I forfeit. I cannot. I don't feel good. And like, these are both people that have been in my life for like 3 or so years and have been seeing me smoke. So this was like literally like, what? I swear it was way too hot. It was massive. And I had so much alcohol.
I'll take my lip gloss off for this.
I had this. Oh, yeah. Thank you. You look really cute though.
It's a bomb ass lip gloss. Huh?
Yeah. It depends on who you ask.
Without the minty part, you would wear.
Bruh. Do you kiss your like baby daddy with the lips when you have that and he like does he feel it? What does he say? Well, I guess you didn't answer the first
I
question.
don't look good. I just look like this.
What do you mean?
I don't put no lip gloss for him.
You should just do it when you're mad at him and be like, come here, come kiss me and do the one that
I'm
really
gonna
hurts.
kiss something else.
So Terp Slurper right there, wax container. Look at this. And this has pink on it for you. Look at all these different, well, that's you're supposed to put wax in there.
but look,
But your marble. You could
It
put a
fits
bunch
in
of.
there.
You could put 6 marbles,
Literally.
and then a bunch of wax right
like
here.
if you were like a marble collector, like that would.
You like
work so
marbles? You
well.
want some marbles? Come look at all my marbles.
Yeah, like look at all my marbles.
We have 710 Formula 710 cleaning solution. It's meant for cleaning wax. So this is specifically for cleaning out your rig. I'm not gonna unwrap this. We saran wrap it so that it just in case if it leaks, the leakage stays inside the saran wrap and it doesn't get all over your stuff. Look at this. I actually got our stickers made for our podcast.
I was live the other day on TikTok and somebody was like, I got the Puff and Chat sticker in my mystery box. I was like, hey, yeah.
We didn't even tell you that we printed
I
them.
know. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even see it yet.
Yeah. Oh, your mood mats
taking
arrived
this.
for our collab box.
Let's see. Maybe this will cover everything up.
It's not gonna cover everything on your phone, but you could definitely start. And then have you the hot knife? You know I've been obsessed with this thing.
Yes.
So let me put you all on. Okay, you know dab tools, right? And a dab tool free. I don't know how your dab tools look, but mine always have wax left over. So then
Yes.
there's always some dog hair or something that gets stuck on it. And I was like, man, it looks so nasty. So I started using this thing called a hot knife, which is like this attachment you screw onto a 510 battery, which we also included the battery in the box, so you could use it. And you push the button on your battery like you would to smoke your cartridge, but instead it heats up this dab tool. So the wax melts off your dab tool and falls into your banger, which we're going to demonstrate here shortly. And then there's no more wax left over on it. And it comes with a little protector on it. That way, like, it's just like the stickiness doesn't get all over everything.
Mm-hmm.
This is brilliant. And apparently it's been a thing for a long time. And I've just been like living under a rock.
I don't know about it either.
Okay, we both,
Yeah.
hey, we're under the same rock. So this honestly might be one of like my favorite things in the box because I've been really obsessed with using the hot knife. You know this.
Yeah.
I barely use a regular bad. And it's a really nice, thick battery that we included. It's the Leaf Buddy Max 3. So it's really lasts a long time, the charge on it. And then we got these cute little timers, right? And it said,
I thought it was a game.
That's hot.
You got games on your phone?
No, it's not a game. And we even gave you like all the directions on what to do. And here's where you put in the battery on the back. And so I included this 4-pack of AAA batteries. And it has a stand and it's magnetic. So if you want to put it up on like something, you can, or you could just have it be propped up in front of you.
That is cute.
Yeah. And this one came out pink. It's almost like this box
crazy.
chose you. What else do we have? And then, and then the box of Terp wipes, the little rubbing alcohol pads. They're just a necessity. I mean, these are needed everywhere. We already even have some here.
You could get something on your fingers and you can just clean it off.
Yes. So a dab tool, anything. So I'm excited. Should we torch it up and take a dab? Should we do it? I brought some wax. I picked up some shatter the other day. You saw.
A lot.
I got 139 grams so that I don't have
lot.
to go shopping for wax anytime soon.
That was a lot.
It is a lot. That's why we've been taking gram dabs like it's nothing. Oh man, this child proof is really adult proof. I hate this shit.
Yeah. That's the way I feel about some of that shit.
Okay, I got it. Don't worry. I got it. I know you were worried. But I got it. Okay, so we're going to scoop up a nice amount of wax. You want a big dab or a really big dab?
Big dab.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay.
I'm still a little traumatized from yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday did traumatize me too.
Because right before Ash took her dab, I took a fat ass one and it was all so hot and I literally had to lay on the couch.
I think the battery might be
could
even
barely
dying on
breathe.
the
I was
dab,
like,
right. Okay, so I'm gonna stick a battery into this timer so that we can
I was like, you need water? I was like, please.
We were dying. Wait, where did I put the timer? Do you have it?
Timer.
Can I has? Thank you. Did you burn yourself?
Yeah, I touched
Uh-oh. Do we have it on video?
Yeah.
We do. Okay. I think that banger should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now here we're gonna peel off the thing.
Gonna get my marble from my marble holder.
Where you? Bitch, you better work. Gonna get my marble holder. Oh, here we go. There's a switch on the side. I'm like, don't tell me these batteries are bullshit. I'm gonna be so mad. I've individually opened up everybody's fucking timer and put batteries in there for the mystery boxes. Not the monthly boxes. The monthly you guys get a 4-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the timer is going. We don't have anything to... we do have magnet. No. It's not...
there we go.
43 seconds. I have it here. You got your...
Got the rig here.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, and then we got... Look at these cute stickers that we got made. Ready, set, dab. And it's a stoplight. The 710 oil upside down. And then dab and chill.
Oh, that's
cute. With the Netflix and chill. I love it. Except everybody's canceling Netflix because they put ads now apparently, and they overcharge everybody.
Ads?
Apparently, I haven't used Netflix in a while.
No ads.
Law and Order is not on Netflix, so I don't hang out there.
My baby uses freaking Netflix like it's Bible study.
Oh, well, maybe. Okay, the timer's about to go off. Are you ready? Give him that ASMR. Okay, here we go. So I did a timer for 1 minute exactly for this. And I feel like that's a really good temperature. But if you're taking a big dab like I just gave her, you might want to take it a little hotter, or you'll need to hit it with a reheat. Oh, yeah, wait, I didn't even use my knife part. Hold on. Let it all melt off. Hold on. Look at it.
And it's gone.
It's so nice. I love that shit. Okay, and now we put our cap on that I have already lost. Damn. Oh, no, I found it. I'm obsessed with this box. This is my favorite box that we've created. Little reheat moment. How do you like the rig?
It hits very smooth.
It looks like a little like telescope to me. Like, you what? What is that?
It looks like it got a little mushroom top.
Oh, you know I love me a mushroom top.
Yeah, you do.
What are you talking about?
I don't like mushrooms.
Oh, I was talking about a dick.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
But also, yeah, psychedelics.
I was like, muffins?
Speaking of Speaking of muffins, we don't have any here today.
Unfortunately.
But apparently, Mark brought us something to Puffin review.
Oh, yeah, you did, huh?
Do you want to see what it is?
Yeah.
It's in the pastry family.
Interesting.
Uh-oh. Every time she says interested, basically that makes me think she doesn't like it.
Mm-hmm. Is there a napkin?
No, we can just be savages with it. Oh, for Rufus?
Yeah, I can. Oh, there's some behind you. Rufus is like,
Here you go. Nothing to see here, guys. Just focus on me and the fact that I'm really fucking stoned right now. Okay. This looks like it got chocolate inside. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, it looks like it's pooping.
What?
Cheers.
Why would you say that as I'm about to take a bite out of it? Man. Maria.
Little piggy moment.
Okay, cheers. Oh, Lord. 10 out of 10. Wait. That's not chocolate. What is that? That's chocolate? It's hard. How do you feel?
I like it.
You're eating it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You like?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow, Mark.
Well done. My favorite is still that like chocolate on chocolate thing that was before the matcha that we hated. Now I feel like I see matcha everywhere. I guess it's a very popular thing. Now I just see matcha everywhere after I figured out that I don't like it. So much. Okay.
It was an amazing choice.
I like it. It's a puff and eat now. Okay. Damn, that was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So for the minute puff sesh that we're gonna do, are we just like, should we just torch it up and just do like reheats with like cold start and keep adding wax and pass it back and forth? Or you think that's gonna be a little too much?
I think that's gonna be our best bet.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Maria.
Yes.
We're going to Colorado.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So August 27th, I'm throwing a party in Denver, Colorado. The address will be released to those who scoop a ticket. So you have to RSVP in order to get the address. But we will be coming together. I'm hoping Weavers will be able to come too. I'm thinking he is. I already told him the dates and everything, but you know, people get busy. And yeah, you've never been to Colorado.
Girl, I've been anywhere.
I want to get you like a map and then put like get like red pins and do like pins in every place that you've gone to. Because now it's like you almost like starting from scratch almost.
Yeah.
And then in like a couple of years, you look back at it and it'll be like all these pins that are on and you'll be
places
like,
that I visited.
Yeah. I think that would be really
I think
cool.
that's a good idea.
Because I wanted to do that, but at this point, I don't even remember where I've been.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You're going to have to make a list.
We'll have to make a list for sure. It's going to take a long time to sit down and figure it out. But that's awesome. That was amazing. By the way, you guys, if you ever want to call in and suggest anything for us to talk about, to review, or any questions that you might have, or just feedback, give us a call at 323-250-6366. Maria, run it back for us.
323,256,366.
Every time you confuse me with this so much. My brain literally goes 404, none of that found.
Okay, let's try it one more time.
Okay, what is it?
3,232, 5,063.66. There we go.
What? Maria.
Jess.
Maria.
Jess. Okay. I do it right this time. 32, 50, 63, 66.
Okay. All right, I'll take that. That might be the most normal way you've said our phone number. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, well, I guess let's do the puff and puff part. I'm really excited. Oh, wait a minute. Before we step into that, do you want to talk about what's going on in the world a little bit right now?
I actually do. So give me the fucking mic.
Okay.
I didn't mean to be
They're
so
listening.
aggressive, Mike. I was just kidding. I wasn't being aggressive with your items.
It was me. So Again, as I mentioned earlier, it is June 25th here right now. So we just, I think yesterday, got the information on the abortion stance in our country right now.
It's bullshit. That's the first thing I have to say is it's bullshit. It's fucked up. A lot of people that need the resources that they're taking away can't be having fucking kids. You know what I mean? And even in situations where they're not out there having sex willingly, or there's something's happening, they get raped or something happens, they get pregnant, they can have an abortion. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
The thing that I say is that anytime there's a rule, you're not preventing something from happening. You're only preventing something from happening safely. That's why, like, back in the day, before there were abortions, there were a lot of different ways that it was happening, because it wasn't not happening. It was happening, but in very unsafe ways. And I'm afraid that's what we're going to come back to. And this is such a backwards way that we're working in this land of the free.
Because in reality, like, some women, if a situation like that comes and they really aren't in the place to care for a child, it can drive you fucking crazy to know that I'm pregnant and I have to take care of this life. So the fact that women aren't going to be able to have the resource, like you said, it's going to get more dangerous because they're going to find ways to do it. And then now it's like, okay, well, now you do it, you're going to get arrested.
I don't understand I don't understand very many things that are happening in this country in general, but that's got to be the top thing. And it's really I was scrolling through Twitter yesterday and somebody tweeted out a couple of videos from like protests that are happening, and the amount of women that are rooting against us having these rights is honestly shocking to me. Like, I'm like, but you're in it. This involves you too. Like, you know, but I get it. Everybody has a different point of view and a different stand. It's just, I don't know.
I personally, so like for me, I'm on birth control. I am on birth control because I don't want to have another kid. It has happened many times when women get pregnant on birth control. Let's say if I was to get pregnant on birth control and I can't have another kid. I've already tried preventing it. Now I can't get an abortion. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up. And what if I'm not in the financial space, the right mental space, the right just the right place at all to have another kid? Like, people literally fucking lose their minds because having a kid is not fucking easy. And a lot of these women that have to terminate these pregnancies, a lot of the times don't have the support system. And that's why they have to do the things that they have to do. Yeah. It's not an easy decision that women just make because, oh yeah, I'm just gonna, it's a fun little trip. It's a very traumatizing experience for a lot of women. And that's what people don't see, that they're doing that in a way to prevent a child from coming into this world and having to face their parents not knowing what the fuck they're doing. We already have so many kids in foster care, so many fucking kids. We're literally over fucking populated with kids. Now kids are fucking disappearing. I don't know if you've heard about that, but like there's literally kids that disappear from like agencies, from like foster care, from even from like camps and shit like that. Like, kids are just disappearing, but that's what the fucking government wants. That's what they want, is more kids.
There's gotta be, because I don't understand this move right now, I'm like, there's gotta be some kind of a game plan that is even the final whatever that is even worse than we're dealing with right now. And these are the steps that we're taking to even work our way to that. That's how, because I'm like, this isn't their end road. This is a part of a plan that's leading towards something. And so wherever the heck this country is going, I don't know. I've been looking at moving to Spain. I'm just cannabis lounges over there and stuff. Like, I'm like, this isn't it. Yeah, where's the American dream?
It's really fucked up. It's super fucked up. And I hope nobody gets hurt in the process of protesting for, these rights. But it's like, I don't know if you've seen where it's like in Mexico, they had the same thing that happened to them. And they basically all marched. I'm not exactly where the location was, so I'm not going to say that. But they marched to a building that was like very high power. And they threatened to burn it down. And then they decriminalized abortions because they saw that it made women furious. You know what I mean? So I hope that we are able to get our rights back without having to lose many. You know what I mean?
I think nowadays the power of social media, I think, is even stronger than the power of the mainstream media, like the news and stuff. Because the mainstream media shows you what they want you to see. Social media, as much as they try to censor everybody, especially with TikTok, it's so easy for everybody that has the same points of view to get together and discuss stuff and share their feedback. I honestly don't think this is going to be able to last for very long unless they're literally going to start like enforcing some other insane shit, because there will be protests, there will be people act like, have you ever even seen like if somebody doesn't agree with a company, they go on social media and they literally react, and that company ends up dealing with obviously a lot of stuff. So like I feel this I don't even know what's going to be coming up, but I feel like there's a lot of shit that's going to be changing in our world. And as you and I were talking about yesterday, Maria literally came into town and she was like, I'm tired of change. I'm just exhausted.
I feel like it's just everything changing so fast. It's not giving us any time to get to like breathe. You know what I mean? One thing happens, the next thing happens, another thing happens. And it's like, fuck, give us a fucking moment.
And this isn't even counting all the things that are happening with all of us in our private life. Like, like, okay, family shit. Like I got drama with my mom all the time. Like that's an addition to it. Work. In addition to that, like I run my own businesses. That is so stressful. I'm responsible for many different incomes for households.
Taking care of a little 2-foot gremlin.
I have 4 dogs and a chameleon, and one of those dogs is literally
one of them is a newborn.
One of them is a 10-week-old, 11-week-old now newborn. Like, and it's just all these but yeah, these stresses with the dogs and everything I chose to put on myself. But there's a lot of things that happen that we can't control. Relationship
problems. But you
problems.
see how you got to choose that?
Yeah,
that's fucked up. How some women aren't going to be able to choose that. Like that's the fact that some people don't see the fucked up part of that.
Oh no, I think they see it. I think they just don't care.
And that's even more fucked up.
You know?
It's even more fucked up. It makes you fucking heartless.
This is what I say all the time. What people do is so wild to me that people care what other people do when it doesn't impact them. If I get knocked up, and I decide I want to or don't want to keep a certain baby, in reality, it literally does not involve anyone outside of me and my immediate circle. And that's even fucking stretching it, you know? So it's funny to me that people like just want, and no shade towards you. Like you want to, you know, we all come from certain backgrounds. We're taught certain things. They're engraved in us. So we grow up believing that's how it is. I'm a massive understander of the fact that, like, I try not to blame people for who they are, because a lot of the time we don't have much control of who we are. We think we do, but it all came from somewhere. It was literally, it made us this way. Something made us that way, you know? I don't understand why who people choose to marry, who people choose to be with, if it doesn't harm them or somebody else or you, like, I don't understand so many people speaking out against things so much. You know what I mean? Like even same-sex marriage. That's what I'm basically talking about right now. Like that kind of stuff, abortions, like anything like that, like, okay, you don't like it. There's a lot of shit I don't like.
I just look the other way.
I just turn away. I'm like, I'm going to go look at the shit that I do like.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So that just doesn't make sense to me. And if someone could make it make sense to me, like we could sit down and have a conversation.
But there's no way it would ever make sense.
No, like
it would never make sense.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why stopping people from doing something that could actually have a big impact on them but has no big impact on you?
Literally. And then people get mad about, oh, well, there's a lot of like women on welfare with a bunch of kids, or there's a bunch of kids in the system, or this.
What's it gonna be now?
You guys are stopping it. Now it's gonna be even worse. Shit's gonna be even worse. These moms are not gonna have the resources to do what they have to do. You know what I mean? Like it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. It makes me really angry.
Yeah. I know that we could go on about this topic on and on, but I'm glad that we kind of talked about it, because and it's tough because like we try to keep this podcast really lighthearted, but like there's a lot of stuff that goes on in this world, so it's really hard to like try not to bring it up, because every time that we get together, something traumatizing just happened somewhere.
Yeah, because you never know. Like it hits close to home for some people. Like some of us have family members that have to go through that, or have had to go through that ourselves, or you just it's just like, it's also like, what about what if one day you have a daughter? She's not gonna have those rights anymore. What if one day I have a daughter?
I
She's not gonna
honestly
those
have a
rights anymore.
feeling, no disrespect towards all the old people out there that have these kinds of viewpoints, but speaking from experience with my mom and my grandparents, it is really hard to change their mind. You could provide all the facts for them, all the knowledge, all the information, but they're so set in their ways and so many things. I feel like once that generation is no longer here, and I'm sorry to say that, but our generation and the generation that's being born right now, they understand more. They want to change things more. They like, I notice it. I see it. You can disagree with me. Send me hate messages. I don't care. Like, this is my point of view. So I honestly have a strong feel that our kids are not, I'm hoping, are not going to have to deal with it, because by then the people that are like our age group is going to be in the power. And I really think that that's going to change a lot. I'm not saying that the entire world has come together, but I do see more acceptance in this world in our generation, and even more in, what is it, Gen Z after us? Is that what they are? Even more that, and I feel like that's just going to keep. What are you? I don't know.
I thought I was Gen Z.
I don't know these things. Are you Gen Z? You're Gen Z?
I think I'm Gen Z.
Yeah, you are.
1999.
Mark says, yeah. I'm millennial. Yeah.
You're millennial?
Yeah. Oh. Apparently. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. But that's why I really enjoy the fact that we have this podcast, because you and I, we have these kinds of conversations at home all the time. And frequently, to be quite honest with you, I'm going to say this out loud, I have become afraid to share my voice, because it's much harder for me to handle the negative feedback and the people's points of view that are so strong now than it was like pre-pandemic. I just feel like through the years and the pandemic and everything, like I'm exhausted. You know? And so I used to be much more okay with like sharing like what I really feel. And now like I still do with my friends, but it is so much like, I'm so much more afraid to like out loud share it publicly. And I don't want to feel that way, you know? So I really like that you and I come together on this podcast. And I'm glad that we had this conversation today, because it feels nice. You know?
Yeah. And I mean, we also all like all as a group, we all have to speak out and fight, or else nothing's gonna change. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's why, can we, like, if you can not shut down people when they're trying to stand up for something, do it. You don't have to understand it, but it means something to somebody. Let them do their thing. Like, if one of us holds back today and more people hold back tomorrow, this will be a much like smoother ride with all the shit that we're dealing with. I don't even know where this is going. Have you seen? I don't know. I'm going to talk about it later. God damn it. I just like, there's movies that I've watched that I'm like, this feels like we're leading up to that. This feels like all these things that we've seen in movies that are like spooky shit. And you're like, whoa, could never. I'm like, bitch, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, all zombies,
you know what
aliens,
I say about
I wouldn't
movies?
be shocked anymore.
I feel like movies are, I don't feel like people make them up in their heads. I feel like it happens some way, somehow.
Oh shit, predictions.
I strongly believe that, especially there's a bunch.
After I showed you the Meg, she's like, I believe that.
There's just a bunch of movies that I watch and I'm like, that's real suspicious. I don't think you came up with this whole story.
So you're saying I can go to Hogwarts?
I don't doubt it. There's this world. Let me not start on this, but there's a bunch of different realms of this world. Let me just say that.
I agree. I don't know what to. At this point, I want to believe in unicorns, because it's so hard to believe in the world.
In fairies?
No, but you know what? Fuck it. Yeah,
you should grow a fairy garden so you could have a fairy.
Okay, we can do it
and
together.
Then you'll believe in fairies.
I'm down. I am so down. All right. I'm gonna put in like a big bloop bloop or I'm gonna torch it up, and then we'll put in a big wax snot in there, and let's get our timer going for our 60 seconds of
30 seconds
puff and puff. You want what?
You mean 30 seconds?
We always do 60.
What, 30? Did you say 30?
Did you say 90?
Did you say 20?
Why are you going with?
Wow, 10?
This is a puff podcast.
Okay, 10. You sold 10.
Sold. In charge of the
sold
timer.
To the first bidder.
To the lowest bidder, you mean? Oh Maria, I'm so excited to go to Vegas with you. Turn down for what? Do, 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 do.
I'm honestly like, I don't know why, but I really, really want to hear one LMFAO song in Vegas.
LMFAO.
I'm like obsessed with them. But like, I was obsessed when I was younger. I only know their songs when I was younger, like Party Rock and Sexy and I Know It. You know, those type
I'm
of songs.
sexy and I
Yeah,
know.
Party Rock is my favorite though. That one.
That song's gonna be playing in my head the whole time I'm in Vegas because it's my birthday.
Yeah, we gotta hear it out loud eventually.
Oh my god,
I feel like such a like, I don't know, like I feel like not weird, but I'm like when I jam out stuff, so I'm like, damn, this song, how did it slap this hard still?
Oh my god, I know. I feel that way about a lot of like early 2000s songs and like mid 2000s.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes,
That's my vibe.
I want music like that again. Okay, shit.
I'm like, play all the 2000s, please.
All right, I'll put this in for you, and then I'll start puffing on the blunt, and then we can switch. Ready, set. Okay. Oh God, get in there. Okay.
Ooh, I ain't gonna make it. What is it, 59 seconds
You
already?
wanna switch?
30 seconds left.
Oh, fuck.
It's like very nicotine-y.
I don't want the nicotine.
Okay, here you go. You take one, I take one. I'm so glad you removed your sting makeup.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, no, let me put in because we had to reheat. There we go.
Oh.
Wait, you good? You okay?
I'm at Hogwarts.
Say something.
Would you
Okay.
say this is the highest you've ever been?
I'm gonna have to say yes.
No way. All right, here we go.
Call the ambulance. I win.
The ambulance. Oh yeah, she said I win. The best joke award goes to Maria. Damn, this water is cold on my teeth. Mm. Mm-hmm.
All right. If a child refuses to nap, are they guilty of resisting arrest? What is Oh man. What is red and smells like blue paint? Red paint. Oh, come on. Do mascara and lipstick ever argue? Sure. But then they make up. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? In case he got a hole in one. My kid is blaming me for ruining their birthday. That's ridiculous. I didn't even know it was today. All right, last one. What did the seal with only one flipper say to the shark? If seal is broken, do not consume.
Oh. These felt like the kid ones are like he was trying to make you laugh today.
The last one. What was it again?
If seal is broken, do not
the last
consume.
one.
Oh, the kid blaming me for the birthday?
You just brought back some childhood trauma, bro.
Same here. That's why it hit me.
What did you say?
I said, my kid is blaming me for ruining their birthday.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I didn't even know
it's
today. Yeah, I was actually, if I didn't have water in my mouth, I really wanted to swallow it and go, what are you, my mom? Like, oh, see, comedy comes from trauma. Those are really good today, actually.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. The paint one, I've heard before, and I think that one's whack.
I didn't get it.
It's great. Well, because red paint smells the same as
I
blue
know.
paint.
Yeah. We get it.
Really?
You don't have to explain the joke.
she's lost.
No, I don't get it.
Oh,
I genuinely don't get
he
it.
said
What's
all paint smells the same.
what's red
Doesn't matter what color it
and
is.
smells like blue paint?
Red paint.
Like and they're not scented.
No.
No.
Just they all smell like paint. It's
That's
all the same.
crazy.
Oh, it's just like I actually really enjoy the smell of fresh paint.
Really?
Yeah. I got problems.
I've recently discovered that, you know how they say, like, you can't get addicted to weed? I'm addicted to smelling flower.
Like smelling weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some really delicious smelling weed out there.
So I've learned.
Yeah. What you can do as a non-smoker is if somebody rolls a joint for you, we talked about this before, so this is a fun tip for everybody out there. And this is something that Weavers, shout out to Weavers, actually taught me because he seems to do this before every time he lights a joint. So when he rolls his joints, he always closes it off at the tip of the joint. He always folds it in so that it seals it. And then before lighting the joint, he puts it in his mouth and takes what he calls a dry puff.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically get the flavor of the cannabis in your mouth, and you can see. It'll also show you if your joint is rolled good or is there airflow coming out of a bunch of places. But I noticed that he does that like almost every time that he lights a joint, and he will tell you like, this is some good weed in there or not. So as a non-smoker, Mark, this is something that you could try doing now. You don't want to go that far. We're just smelling for now.
I've had to have a few.
Oh shit! Story time after the podcast from Mark. Maria, you got anything you want to tell us or ask us, or you want to give homework for them or some?
That's crazy.
Suddenly, no thoughts are in her mind.
Yeah, I just
do not consume if seal is broken.
The seal is broken.
It's funny because I feel like every time like you get put on the spot, not you, but like we all do, you generic you get put on the spot. It's like you suddenly can't think of anything. Like somebody the other day was like, quick, what's your favorite thriller movie? Because I watched so many of them and I was like, I don't know a single thriller movie
I've
right now.
I've never seen one.
Never. I can't.
And shows me the best thriller movies.
No, you showed me the one that actually mentally broke me more than any of the movies that I saw. The Girl in the Basement.
Oh, yeah, that's fucked up. It's a fucked
if
up
you
movie.
guys like...
Mark, have you seen it?
Don't.
Oh, my God, watch it.
If you're not
it's fucked up. You're going to cry. It's fucked. You should watch it.
But that's so... Yeah, literally, whenever somebody is like, what's your favorite name?
Maria.
That is the correct answer. There you go. Okay, you guys, so that's all that we got for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this fun little podcast. We will see you again in 2 weeks. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not had the chance to yet. You can also, if you're listening, you can go onto YouTube and check out our podcast for all the visuals, so you can actually check out what all of the boxes look like and the blunts and everything that, we're showcasing. We appreciate you guys listening. This is fun. You are the reason why Maria and I get together every 2 weeks, and I thank you for that because, unless we did something like this wouldn't happen, and I'm very grateful for it.
I know. It's definitely brought us a lot closer. I will say that.
Yeah, I mean, I take poops, and then she sits in front of me, and we talk, so.
Yeah.
She'll
be like, hey!
Come here!
Look at this video that I just found.
That's how it is with your best friends, okay? If you can't do that with your homie, it's not a homie.
No, deadass.
I have to sneeze, so let's close this out. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Bless you. Bananas.
Oh, no. Fuck you. You made me go away. Oh,